AI is absolutely everywhere, isn't it? I mean, from the headlines to, well, our daily lives,
Yeah,
it's sparking this incredible energy about what's possible. But also, let's be honest, a fair bit of uncertainty.
definitely uncertainty.
Hmm.
And nowhere is that more true than in industries managing, vast amounts of capital. There are places where every single decision carries just monumental weight.
Precisely. And for this deep dive, we're cutting right to the chase for you capital allocator leaders and your teams.
Yeah, our sources today are this brilliant series of posts by Sean Waichia and really offering a remarkably practical guide to navigating AI's impact.
So our mission here is to move beyond the sort of theoretical hype
Right.
and provide genuinely actionable strategies you can implement, well, right now.
We want to extract the most important nuggets of knowledge, maybe some surprising facts too.
Exactly. To help you understand how investment offices can not only stay relevant, but truly thrive in this age of AI.
Turning potential challenges into a distinct competitive advantage.
Because here's where it gets really interesting, and maybe a bit unsettling. AI is already being used in investment offices.
Often quietly, even without formal guidance sometimes.
It's true. And what's truly fascinating, yet maybe concerning, is that this silent adoption, it isn't primarily leading to immediate job loss.
No, the real risk, as the source puts it, is quiet obsolescence.
Quiet obsolescence. That's a powerful phrase.
Isn't it? Imagine your investment office as like a powerful ship. AI is this new, incredibly powerful engine,
Okay.
but many teams are firing it up without a clear map or even knowing where they're truly headed.
So you could be falling behind without even realizing it.
Exactly. The window to set a clear direction is still open, definitely, but it's narrowing
Mm.
rapidly.
And that initial inaction could cost you dearly down the road.
Big time.
Okay, let's unpack this. Given this looming challenge, the sources propose a fantastic, simple framework. 3 immediate actions.
And crucially, no technical expertise required actions.
Right. That leaders can take to align AI use with their mission, address that team anxiety head on, and really future proof their organization.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, these 3 actions are designed for maximum leverage, like 80% of the impact with just 20% of the effort.
The classic 80-20.
Exactly. They create a flywheel effect, building momentum that keeps your organization moving forward with sort of self-sustaining energy.
Leveraging that initial push for exponential gain. Okay.
It's all about getting that flywheel going.
So, with that clear mission, what are the first practical, no regrets moves these sources highlight for capital allocator leaders?
Okay, the very first foundational step is incredibly powerful in its simplicity. It's all about communicating your stance
Communicating.
and doing so now, not later. Silence, as the source notes, just breeds fear and confusion.
Among teams who are already seeing the headlines asking questions.
Yeah, they desperately need to know where you stand.
That makes perfect sense. So, what exactly should leaders be saying to provide that clarity? What are the key messages to convey? Because teams are probably feeling a mix of excitement and, well, apprehension.
Right. The core messaging points are really designed to reassure and guide. Set the right tone from the outset.
Okay.
One key message, and this is a truly profound insight, I think, is that AI is here to augment, not replace.
Augment, not replace.
Your people remain firmly at the center of your operations. That's critical.
Got it.
Second, make it explicit.
Yeah.
Humans are accountable for all outcomes, regardless of AI use.
Always humans accountable.
Always. AI is a tool, not a decision maker.
Third, and this builds incredible trust. Be honest.
Honest. How so?
Admit that leaders don't have all the answers yet, but, and this is the important part, they are committed to exploring this intentionally and responsibly.
That transparency certainly builds trust, but I can imagine some leaders might worry about admitting they don't have all the answers.
Yeah, it feels counterintuitive, maybe. Does the source address how to balance that honesty with maintaining, authority and confidence?
It absolutely does. The sources emphasize that honesty signals a commitment to learning together,
Ah, okay. Learning together.
which is actually a powerful form of leadership. Fourth, assure your team the approach will be tailored, focused on what makes sense for your specific team and mission.
Not one size fits all.
Definitely not.
Duh.
And finally, emphasize that the organization is a place to learn and grow, building AI fluency together.
So this clear, consistent communication from leadership isn't just about calming nerves then.
No, it actively creates a safe space for responsible exploration and, crucially, skill development.
When leaders are honest and transparent like that about AI, it really opens the door for teams to voice their real concerns.
Hmm.
And there are quite a few common questions doubling up, I imagine.
Oh, absolutely.
What are some of those anxieties, and how does the source advise leaders to address them, to turn those potential fears into opportunities?
That's a critical point. One of the biggest questions, the real elephant in the room for many is, will AI eliminate jobs in investment offices?
Big one.
Yeah, and the sources offer a powerful but nuanced perspective. They clarify that AI is changing how humans work.
How they work, not if they work.
Exactly. Much like electricity or the internet did. It's not just erasing roles wholesale.
Okay.
Some positions will undoubtedly evolve, sure, and new ones will probably emerge. But the really important takeaway, almost a mantra from these posts, is AI won't take your job, but someone who knows how to use it might.
Ooh, that's potent.
Isn't it? And that applies at the organizational level, too. Another investment office that embraces AI strategically might just make your office obsolete.
So it's about learning and adapting together, proactively, staying ahead of that curve.
Precisely. It puts the ball back in your court, really.
Okay, another common question then might be, if AI isn't handled by a separate, IT team, what's the point of an AI task force?
Ah, great question. The task force isn't the doers of AI in the traditional sense. They're not coding or building models necessarily.
They're not the techies then.
Not primarily. They're the connectors and catalysts. Their job is to guide the early use, remove friction, empower responsible exploration,
Okay.
and keep the momentum going. They help create clarity and build norms for responsible adoption across the whole team.
Got it. And what about the tools? Everyone's curious. What tools can we actually use and what should we maybe avoid?
That really depends on your organization's risk appetite.
In a sense.
Many offices are exploring the enterprise versions of tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Microsoft Copilot.
The big names.
Yeah, which are often embedded into existing daily workflows and, crucially, protect privacy by default. That's key.
Privacy is huge.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But crucially, tasks need to be clearly defined. What's okay for AI to assist with? Things like summarization, brainstorming, maybe drafting initial text.
Right, low-risk stuff.
Versus what's completely off-limits, like anything involving private client data or making investment decisions without rigorous human review.
That seems obvious, but needs saying.
Needs saying explicitly. And the task force is key here, especially with features like, say, ChatGPT connectors, which might integrate with things like Google Drive.
Oh, right. That has implications.
Big ones. They'll need to assess those risks carefully with IT before anyone even starts testing.
Okay, so the task force works with IT on that.
Definitely. Collaboration is essential.
How do we track impact? Make the case for continued support, because if you can't measure it, it's hard to show value or justify further investment.
You're absolutely right. Metrics are vital. Not just for compliance, though.
For what else?
For learning and for storytelling. Simple KPIs work wonders here. Think about time saved through automation.
Okay, hours saved.
Or entirely new outputs that weren't possible before.
Mm.
Or even what the sources call investment alpha, those incremental basis points gained from faster or deeper diligence, maybe.
Ah, connecting it directly to investment outcomes.
Potentially, yes. These metrics don't have to be perfect, especially at first. But they should be directional proof that AI is helping people do their jobs better or more efficiently or maybe more creatively.
Directional proof. I like
Gotcha.
that. Okay, this raises a really critical question, though. What if someone makes a bad decision because of AI? Who's ultimately responsible?
The short answer from the source is unequivocal. Humans are always accountable.
Always. No ambiguity.
None. AI is a tool. It's not a decision maker. It's not a scapegoat. Just like, we wouldn't blame a spreadsheet program for a flawed financial model.
Right, you blame the analyst who built it or used it wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can't blame AI for poor human judgment. Mistakes will happen, of course. It's a new technology.
Bound to happen.
But the goal is to learn from them, become savvier users, and deeply understand the tool's strengths and its crucial limitations.
Informed use, not blind trust or delegation.
That's it, precisely.
You've mentioned this AI flywheel a few times now. Can you explain what exactly that means in this context? Why is it so central to the strategy?
Absolutely. The AI flywheel is that momentum loop, right? It forms when team members see tangible value quickly.
Okay, quick wins.
Yeah, and that experience makes them want to keep going. Imagine one person uses AI to draft a memo and saves, say, 45 minutes.
Nice.
They tell someone else, who tries it and have a similar quick win. Then a third person joins in. Usage spreads organically.
Word of mouth.
Kind of, yeah. Value compounds. And before long, a smarter, more confident, AI-fluent culture starts to emerge across the entire organization.
No, it feeds itself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The more people participate, the faster and more powerfully that flywheel turns, creating this self-reinforcing cycle of innovation.
Got it. Okay, one last common fear. What if we feel like we're already behind other organizations? Is it too late to start? This can be paralyzing for some teams.
Not at all. The truly surprising insight here, I think, is that it's still incredibly early for most investment offices.
Really, it feels like everyone's talking about it.
Talking, yes,
Yeah.
but fully implementing. Very few have completely figured this out yet. The good news is you don't need to be first to reap significant benefits.
Okay, that's reassuring.
But you do need to start. The biggest risk isn't being behind a select few early movers. It's staying still while the world around you rapidly moves forward.
Standing still is falling behind.
Essentially, yes. By taking thoughtful, visible, and deliberate steps now, you can lead responsibly and strategically, rather than just passively reacting way down the line.
That's a great bridge, actually, to our second action, launching an AI task force. This is how that intent turns into tangible progress, right?
Exactly. Moving beyond just talking about AI into actually doing something constructive about it.
And what's fascinating here, you mentioned, is that a successful AI task force is not an IT project.
No, absolutely not. It's not about rolling out software and then just walking away.
What is it about then?
It's about changing mindsets. It's about reimagining how your office can work smarter, faster, maybe more creatively.
So it's people-focused.
Hugely. That requires practical, people-focused leadership and significant change management, not just technical fluency.
Okay, so what are the key elements of a successful AI task force? Who should be on it? What characteristics or actions set it apart, ensuring it doesn't just become another committee that talks but doesn't act?
Right, good question. It absolutely needs to be a cross-functional group. At minimum, you need representatives from investments, risk, operations.
The core functions.
Yeah. And you might also consider legal, IT, maybe accounting, depending on your structure. A high-level executive sponsor is critical.
Like a CIO, COO, CRO?
Exactly. Someone with authority and vision. And the members themselves, they don't need to be AI experts, actually.
Oh, interesting. What do they need then?
They need to be curious, thoughtful, genuinely willing to explore. Look for people with sound judgment who ask sharp, practical questions.
Smart question askers.
Yes. And people who are trusted by their peers. Crucially, they should view AI as a tool to enhance work, not some kind of threat to be feared.
A positive, practical mindset.
That's it.
And what are their core functions? How do they make that flywheel really spin and drive tangible progress?
Okay, their core functions are vital for clarity and momentum. First, they set clear do's and don'ts for tools and tasks, always prioritizing privacy with enterprise-grade solutions.
Clear guardrails.
Essential. They need to clarify rules around AI agents too, like what kind of automation is acceptable, and focus intensely on how to use AI effectively in practice, not just theory.
Practical application.
Exactly. A key part of their role is showcasing current tasks where AI can deliver immediate value, aiming for those quick wins we talked about.
Things with less than 3 hours time to value, the source mentioned.
Yeah, something tangible fast. The ultimate goal is to democratize AI use.
Get it in everyone's hand?
Responsibly, yes. And get that flywheel turning fast. Successfully, they need to understand people, navigate hesitation, and help teams shift from where do I even start to, okay, how can I work smarter right now?
So how do we actually get the flywheel spinning with the right first steps? What are some use cases that truly spark that initial momentum? Make people say, aha, this actually works for me. Are we talking about those never-ending PowerPoint revisions that haunt our dreams?
Exactly. You focus on those high-friction tasks, the ones that cause the most pain, eat up the most time.
Pain points.
Got it. Preparing slides, reports, memos, perfect examples. AI can also help sharpen questions and assessments for manager meetings.
Deeper diligence in less time.
Potentially, yes. Or help organize those scattered meeting notes into actionable insights almost instantly.
Oh, that's a good one.
The key, again, is to reinforce. AI is a tool. Humans remain fully accountable for the final output.
Tool, not replacement. Humans accountable.
Always. The goal is to democratize AI use across all levels, CIOs, analysts, everyone, to give that flywheel a strong, sustained push that benefits the whole team.
Okay, and what about the pitfalls? Because many organizations stumble when trying to implement something new like this.
Oh, definitely. Common mistakes happen.
What should investment offices explicitly avoid when launching an AI task force?
This is important. Avoiding these traps saves huge amounts of time and resources. First, don't get bogged down searching for the perfect AI tool.
Start with what's available.
Yeah, start simple, iterate. Second, avoid treating AI like a simple IT rollout instead of what it is, a fundamental change management effort.
It's about people and culture.
Exactly. Third, don't over-engineer your AI policy. Use a simple template. Adjust it as you learn. Keep it practical.
Clarity over perfection.
Right. Fourth, the task force isn't a help desk. Their core job is to spark exploration and guide, not answer every single individual query.
Empower others. Don't just fix things for them.
Precisely. Fifth, don't ignore incentives. If faster, smarter work isn't recognized and rewarded somehow.
People will hide it or just get more work piled on.
Exactly. It'll just be hidden. And finally, never ever forget to share those small wins publicly. They matter far more than you think in building momentum and belief.
Celebrate the progress. Okay. That brings us smoothly to our third and final action, tracking KPIs and incentivizing use. This is where you really accelerate progress, isn't it? Secure that distinct, lasting competitive advantage for your office.
Absolutely. If we connect this back to the bigger picture, becoming an AI native investment office runs entirely through your people.
People, again.
Always. Their incentives and your ability to align experimentation with your mission and overall impact. It's the human and cultural levers that truly unlock transformation.
Far beyond just the technology itself.
Way beyond.
So how does AI fluency play into attracting and retaining top talent? Because in today's market, everyone's competing for the best and brightest.
It's huge. AI fluency is fast becoming a baseline skill.
Yeah.
Not just a nice-to-have bonus.
Table stakes almost.
Getting there, yeah.
Yeah.
The smartest professionals are asking, is this a place where I'll stay relevant or will I fall behind?
Good question for them to ask.
Absolutely. When your investment office visibly invests in AI, in learning, experimentation, access to tools, you signal something important.
What's that signal?
That this is a place to grow.
Right.
A team that stays ahead. An organization that directly links innovation to its core mission.
So it differentiates you.
Significantly.
Mm.
In recruiting and retaining top talent.
Mm.
Because it shows you're preparing them for the future, not just the present.
Right. Okay, and incentives. How do they drive culture and innovation around AI? Because you mentioned you can't build an AI native culture if people are hiding their best prompts.
Or if using AI faster just means they get more work piled on them. Right?
Yeah, exactly. No reward.
That's a crucial point. AI becomes truly transformative when teams share what works and when that behavior is genuinely celebrated and rewarded.
So how do you keep the flywheel moving with incentives?
Well, first, recognize those quick wins and early adopters publicly. Make it visible.
Public recognition.
Second, consider embedding AI literacy and experimentation into performance reviews. Formalize its importance.
Make it part of the job expectations.
Could be. Third, create regular spaces for sharing, like maybe informal AI show and tell sessions.
Oh, I like that. Peer-to-peer learning.
Exactly. Normalize transparency and collaboration, and critically tie those wins directly to your mission.
Back to the mission. How?
Don't just say we saved 10 hours. Say we saved 10 hours using this AI tool, and that helped us fund 3 more student scholarships this year, or whatever your mission connects to.
Make the impact tangible and mission aligned.
Yes. Remember, top talent seeks both purpose and financial prosperity. Show them how you deliver on both.
Purpose and prosperity. Got it. Finally, tracking what matters. How does visibility through clear metrics drive velocity and ensure all this effort truly impacts your mission?
Okay, so once you've aligned talent and incentives, the magic truly begins. But only if you can clearly see the impact.
Measurement is key.
It is. Implement a simple, maybe weekly KPI tracking worksheet. Nothing too complicated.
What kind of KPIs?
You can measure things like hours saved through AI-assisted tasks, like we discussed, or new creative outputs tasks that weren't even really possible before AI.
Okay.
Operational alpha actual dollars saved through efficiency, or even potentially direct investment alpha, those incremental basis points.
Tangible results.
Exactly. But again, these metrics aren't for absolute perfection, especially early on. They're directional.
Direction.
They're for powerful storytelling, showing everyone that AI isn't just hype. It's actively helping people do their jobs better, smarter, faster.
And visibility and measurement reinforce that alignment, right? That AI is a strategic enabler of the mission.
Precisely. It drives the entire organization forward when everyone sees how it connects.
Okay, so to recap our deep dive today based on Shanwei Jiaeng's insights, 3 immediate, no technical expertise required actions for you capital allocator leaders.
hmm
First, communicate your stance with clarity and transparency now.
Step 1.
Crucial. Second, launch a cross-functional AI task force focused on people and process, not just tech.
Step 2. Action-oriented.
And third, track simple KPIs and incentivize AI use to accelerate that powerful flywheel.
Step 3. Keep the momentum going. And remember, these steps reinforce each other. If you skip one, the flywheel slows down.
And so does your progress.
Exactly. The core idea here is this isn't just about adopting new technology. It's about building an AI-native investment office.
An AI native.
Proactively shaping the next era of capital allocation. Remember that 80-20 principle. Focus on the few actions that drive the most impact.
Especially valuable for time-constrained teams like yours.
Absolutely. To move from that risk of quiet obsolescence to achieving a distinct competitive advantage.
Okay. And here's something to maybe ponder as you reflect on this deep dive today. If AI is a tool and humans are always accountable for its use, what new ethical and judgmental muscles do capital allocators need to develop? Muscles beyond current skill sets to truly leverage AI's potential without compromising trust or decision integrity.
That's a deep question.
Yeah.
How do we proactively define the human judgment AI cannot replace in this rapidly evolving landscape?
Right. Ensuring we don't just become better at what we do, but truly better at how we make those critical decisions. Something to think about.